Hello! Welcome back to another Imaginary Festivals of Reddit. Hopefully that went all right. Got a couple of weird ones coming up. It's just what they uploaded. The person basically for this one just uploaded the headliners, which might actually be a better way of doing this in the future. So we're going to give that a shot. And you'll be taking the lead on this one because it's short and I'm lazy anyway, and I'm going to have to edit stuff afterwards.
And I like most of these bands.
So you can be more excited about it. I've seen it, but I don't remember which order I've chucked them at her to introduce to me. So, right.
Alright, you guys ready?
I am.
Excellent. So what we're going to do is we've got the two stages. We've got main stage, second stage, 2 each on the second stage, 3 on the main stage. These would be the main headliners, and we'll go day by day from second stage to first stage each way. Sound game?
Cool.
Awesome. So, we're on the Friday.
Obviously, that's where we start.
2 bands. First we have Billy Talent.
Yeah, cool. That makes sort of sense them to be that high for the stage.
Makes sense to me. It's followed up by a weird one, but I'm kind of into this. Within Temptation.
Yeah. Yeah, a bit weird that, but cool. That's all right.
Weird combo, but it could work for me personally. And now we're going to move on to the main stage, where we're going to start with Frank Carter and the Rattlesnakes. I'd be stoked for that.
Yeah,
again.
deserves that position at this point.
Hell yeah.
Did well at Pilot, should be
at
this point now.
And then he's going to be preceded by Architects.
Yeah, Adam's favourite are back. Makes sort of sense for them to be there, popularity wise, new blood coming up, all that, yeah.
Oh no, I agree. And then we're going to have the main headliner as Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid day. Enough differences between the stages so you can flick between. Cool, makes sense.
Alright, now we're going to move on to Saturday. So beginning with the second stage, our 2 bands. We have Papa Roach.
Yeah, sound.
Yeah, classic.
Yeah.
And they're going to be followed by the Party People, Pendulum.
Sure, I still see them more as a tent band with all the lights and the big fish, little fish, but that's just me.
I'll agree with you on that.
They did well last time they were there, didn't they?
I believe they did.
Yeah.
They were really big at the time.
Cool, awesome.
Okay, and then on to the main stage we have Sabaton.
Yeah, makes sense. Their stage layout and all their theatricality. Yeah.
And then we're going to be followed by Alter Bridge.
Alright, I'm going to be watching Pendulum at this point then, but sure.
Cool. Oh no, you're going to make your way to the main stage for this headliner. Saturday, Metallica.
Yeah, classic, but I've seen them like 12 times at this point.
I haven't seen them, I'll drag you with me.
Oh, poor you.
Yes, pull me on the bubby. Okay, and on to the Sunday for our closing day. On the second stage, 2 headliners are Neck Deep.
Yeah, like them, they're back on tour again now.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, totally good position.
Keep people awake and alive. And they are going to be preceded by Don Broco as the headliner for the second stage. I don't really listen to them, they're not my thing.
Yeah, not my jam. Main stage better be good on this one because I've forgotten who it was.
Oh, I'm really going to enjoy 2 of these.
Yeah, okay.
So for the 3 bands on the main stage, we're going to start with Disturbed.
Alright, yeah, cool.
Great way to keep the party
Makes
going.
Sense. Right positioning for them as a band.
Yeah. Next we have Parkway Drive.
Take it or leave it on that one. That's not really my jam, but cool, whatever.
But the main Sunday headliner, which I would be so freaking happy about, The Misfits.
Okay, yeah. That
was,
makes up for stage 2 being lame. Cool.
If that happened, I would legit faint for a little bit. You'd have to wake me up and carry me to the front.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'd never forgive you if you didn't.
No, I'd leave you there. I've a medical team have got to look after you for that one.
Yeah.
I've got Misfits to go watch.
Rude. Okay, so to clarify, our 3 main headliners, we would have Rage Against the Machine, Metallica, and the Misfits, which for me would get me a ticket instantly. I mean, the Misfits and Rage Against the Machine, I ain't missing that.
Yeah, I mean, last time Misfits did a headline, it was at Rebellion Fest in Blackpool.
I think that's
correct. A couple of
years
back.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. Punk scene, why not?
But they weren't like headline there even. But I know, it's not right.
No.
Yeah, otherwise that is a solid lineup. I'd go for it.
I mean, for our 3 headlines for the second stage, we have Within Temptation, Pendulum, and then we had Don Broco.
Then we have a Nap. Yeah, cool. Yeah, honest, it's a half decent lineup. It'd get me interested.
Yeah.
Probably get the tickets for the 3 main headliners.
I'll agree with
It's
you.
fairly solid.
I know that like any time I wouldn't want to be at the stages, I know that's dinner time, so I'm happy.
There's snacks to be had somewhere. That does feel like a download fest.
It does to me too.
So
I would
that's
totally
a good
go.
one. I like that.
How would you rate it?
For an initial announcement, just for really the headliners for each stage, 7 out of 10 is solid. It's above average because Misfits, I don't think have done it.
No.
And sticking them as a headline would just pump it up for me.
I believe Danzig has been at download, but I don't know about the Misfits. I'd need to go and do my research.
Don't think they have, but that was just a cursory glance on the website for it.
Yeah, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Like, I'm into a lot of those bands there, and they're bands I haven't seen headline, so I'd be like, yes, new experiences.
Fairly solid.
Yeah.
Cool. So, overall, that is a 7.5 out of 10.
Yep, I'd say so.
And we'd probably go.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let's see what else this other guy has put out. On to the second lineup that this guy's done. You're shoving it at me again. Let's keep this rolling.
Alright, we're going the same format. 2 bands on the second stage, 3 on the main stage. These would be the headliners we'd be initially presented. So we're going to start on Friday, work our way across. Right. Ladybug! Hello.
Okay.
Do again.
No. Weird Ladybug just come and joined in for the download fest, so
Cool.
let's see if they want this one.
Alright, so we're starting with Down for our first band on the Friday that we can see.
Cool, don't know much about them. Meh.
Yep. And then the main headliner for the second stage would be Architects, which kind of makes sense to me.
Yeah, that's a very good position for them. They do deserve it.
Oh yeah.
Good to see Adam's favourite up there.
Yep. Okay, and onto the main stage, our 3 bands are going to be Broco.
That's a better position for them than the last time we heard.
Yeah, they're very popular. I've seen them pop up
Yeah.
everywhere. Followed by Faith No More. So something...
They're not the headline?
I know, this is where they've lost me. And I need some changes made, but
Yeah.
let's go with it. And the headliner would be Ghost.
Faith No More aren't the headliner?
I don't know what their thinking was. They probably had their own ideas and their thought process. Personally, switch them back around at least.
Faith No More are legends. They should be up there.
Definitely, I agree with you on that one.
Okay, cool. I mean, it seems like a download lineup so far. It's a bit odd and I get confused by it. Cool. Let's get on to day 2.
Okay, so for our day 2, on the Saturday, our 2 headliners would be Beartooth.
That makes sense. I like them. I like that positioning.
Yep, and they're going to be followed by Rob Zombie.
How is this not the main stage already?
It confuses me as well. I've caught Rob Zombie every time I've seen him there. It's been on the second stage headlining.
Oh, okay, fair enough. It just feels like this...
Yeah.
They've either got something amazing on this main stage, or I'm going to be really let down.
They have something amazing, and I think you will go, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Don't put everything on the one day, I'm going to get really confused.
No, you're not. You're just going to sit there while I get you burritos and
How am
Yorkshire
I
puddings.
going to flip between both stages?
No, you're not going to want to. You're going to want to stay here.
Okay, cool.
So our 3 bands. You ready to start?
Let's go. Let's just do this one.
First up, Weezer.
Alright. Okay. Something's going to have to be really good to be above them, but I'm liking this so far.
Well, I mean, this feels like a Red and Lead today, but I'm here for it. They're going to be followed by Fall Out Boy.
Right. Switch, but yeah, that's good. Yeah,
Are you ready for the Saturday headliner?
I am, and so is the ladybug that's flying about.
Indeedy. Green Day.
Yeah, makes sense.
I think it's worth it. I mean, I've seen Rob Zombie a couple of times. I would happily kind of abandon that to go and watch Green Day.
Yeah, yeah. It feels good. It's a bit odd that they're around, but that's a very stacked day.
It's going to be a busy one, and Sunday's going to be our chill out day, so we need bands that we can just go like, which is never going to happen because people like to pile everything on Sundays.
It's going to be difficult switching between them, and it just feels like they've overstacked the one day. It's solid, but there may be too much going on. So, yeah.
Okay, well let's move on to Sunday and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, bring on day 3.
Sunday on our second stage we have 2 bands that are listed, and I can't pronounce this, so we're just going to put the name here. I want to say Scarblard, but I don't know, so someone correct me if I'm wrong.
Either way, I've never heard of them.
Me either.
So, I can't read it, I can't pronounce it.
Okay.
You might be cool.
And the headliner, very popular on the internet, it makes sense to me that they would be at Download.
Yeah.
Young Blood.
Yeah, makes sense. I'll look into who the other people are if I can ever figure out how to type it. It probably flow into each other quite well.
Yeah, okay, and so for our 3 bands for the Sunday, we are starting with Disturbed, which seems a very popular position for them.
Very good positioning for them. It makes sense. Don't think they deserve much higher than that. So, yeah, cool.
I agree. Okay, and then second to last, we have Hollywood Vampires.
Sound up your alley. I have no idea who they are.
They are a band formed with Johnny Depp and Alice Cooper.
Oh, okay.
And a couple of others I can't remember. Those are the 2 I remember off the top of my head, hence Hollywood Vampires.
Okay, that sounds pretty dope.
Johnny Depp plays guitar really well.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Yeah. And here's where things might get a bit impossible, but they might get some help from Hollywood, because it makes sense to me. AC/DC.
Yeah, it'd be good to have them as the legends, but they don't tour. But as a lineup for download, that makes sense to have that caliber of actor.
Yeah, I mean, like, as a once-off, like, they go, yeah, we're just gonna, like, do the one and then not worry because we don't need to. I'd be into that. I've never seen them live before. It'd be fun.
Yeah, shame you never will see them because they don't tour. But otherwise, yeah, solid lineup. Can't argue.
I'd go, quite happily.
Now I know who Hollywood Vampires are, I'd probably go.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because I've no chance of seeing them at any other situation.
Not
Don't
really.
they mostly just hang out at, like, the dive bar one of them owns?
I
And
think
occasionally when they're really shit faces to play.
they do occasionally, like, do their own thing in,
Yeah.
like, the US. They have come over to the UK before, but I weren't paying those prices.
Cool, so Copping isn't going to be able to afford them. Oh well. So as a download fest, yeah, that's pretty good.
I'd give it a solid 7. Bands I've never seen before, bands
Yeah.
I'd want to see, new blood, old blood coming in new ways. I'd be
Yeah.
happy.
I'm going to agree with you on a solid 7 for that one. It makes sense. There's enough there I'd be interested and want to see and want to pay for. I don't know if I'll buy my ticket straight away. I'd probably wait for a few more, but above average.
Yeah!
Not instantly there.
I think just for that second day, I would totally buy a ticket. Just because they're bands I've never seen, and you saw the price when they were all touring together.
Oh yeah, good point. That Super Mega Tour was a bit ridiculous even for the nosebleeds.
Yeah, that was a sad day.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, we good?
Yeah, we good. Right.
Nice.
So, cool. That's a little special one. We're going to have 2 more of these little specials lined up. 2 in 1 episode. So, see you next week.
Bye!
Bye.